Baby, have you heard the news? This is our time to be free.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This video is going to be about seed cycling, which is something that I've been doing for the past few months and has helped me tremendously with my skin and with my PCOS symptoms. So when I say seed cycling, what I really mean is eating different seeds at different parts of your menstrual cycle. So on this it says seed rotation for hormonal balance. So this is something that has been used for a really long time. Holistic doctors recommend it. My doctor that specifically deals with PCOS recommends it. So day one, this is the first day of your period. Your body's naturally high in estrogen. So to kind of help your body produce the amount of estrogen that it needs to, you're going to be adding in a tablespoon of flaxseed and a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. Now, if you have problems like endometriosis, PCOS, other kind of hormonal imbalances, adding in these will really help your body produce the amount of estrogen that it needs to get through your period, and for you to fully have like a healthy period where you shed your uterine lining and you get rid of it. The Day 14, this is when you start adding in the progesterone boosting foods. You can also add these in like after the week after your period ends. You can add in these progesterone boosting foods. That would be a tablespoon of sesame seeds, a tablespoon of sunflower seeds. Now these are foods that you can add, especially sesame seeds, you can add into salads, you can add them onto your rice, whatever kind of whole foods you're eating. Sunflower seeds can really easily be added into your breakfast cereals. You can just straight eat a seed of a tablespoon of each of these. It's kind of up to you. So let's go a little bit more into seed cycling. It's no coincidence that most women's menstrual cycles actually go along with the phases of the moon. I feel women are like, I guess, lunar by nature. Our menstrual cycles are synced up with the waxing and the waning of the moon. So if you're synced up with the moon cycle, meaning that you have a healthy period, your period comes around the same time every month. You should be having your period around the new moon, and you should be ovulating around the full moon. So if this isn't, I mean, this is kind of like the in-depth kind of thing when it comes to seed cycling. But ideally, yes, you should be having your menstruation around the new moon. So this is actually the first month that my menstrual cycle, like my period, started with the new moon, which is really awesome. So this is just kind of like, so as you can see, menstruation is down there. Day 7, you go into the follicular phase, and you're kind of, as you can see, just going along with the moon cycles. And this is kind of another way of looking into seed cycling. So ideally, if you do seed cycling correctly and you start eating the seeds the first day of your period, hopefully your period will start syncing up with the moon phases. Now that's kind of like a perfect world kind of a thing, but it has been proven that people who don't have problems like endometriosis or PCOS, their bodies actually do follow the lunar phase. So that's kind of something that you want to be aiming for, especially if you have PCOS, you have problems with acne. So just to kind of sum up this video, because seed cycling is pretty simple, I just wanted to give you some reasons that I'm doing it and kind of the thought process behind it. So when it comes to seed cycling, I mean, if your body is just so sensitive, if you have too much of a certain hormone, you have too little of a certain hormone, that's when you start getting into like PMS symptoms, irregular periods. If you have too high estrogen in relation to progesterone, I mean, it can cause infertility, endometriosis. So, I mean, this is just kind of an easy way to balance your hormones naturally, and to kind of avoid those symptoms that seem to plague a lot of us in modern day society. I mean, I know personally for me, seed cycling has helped tremendously when it comes to my acne. I have really low progesterone, so I also kind of use a progesterone cream when I'm not on my period. I only use that like once a week, but I mean, I'm not sure if that's also helped with my acne, but I know that seed cycling, I mean, I haven't had PMS like symptoms. I have high energy during my period. I don't have those crazy cravings. Like this probably has been like the best period that I've had since I first started having periods, honestly. So I really do recommend seed cycling. Start it now. It doesn't matter if you're on your period. It doesn't matter if you are not on your period. You can start now, and I seriously think that this will help you with a lot of your symptoms. Here's a quick shot of probably my acne at its worst, and then the second shot is of me following the microvore diet and eating a whole foods plant-based diet, which my skin improved. The third photo is me following the microvore diet and seed cycling, also getting in plenty of exercise and plenty of water and avoiding soy altogether.
It's time for us to see our faces without makeup. It's time for us to go to places we belong.